It's Thursday, May 15th. I'm Robin Hart with the Home Loans with Hart team, and this is our weekly mortgage market video for realtors and clients who want to be in the know when it comes to crazy things happening in the mortgage industry. All right. Each week, we do start out with the rates and then dive into the nuttier side of mortgages. Where are rates? Well, they're up in the high sixes. As you can see, the Govy loans, they're still flirting around with rates around 6.3%. That's for VA and FHA home buyers. Now, this is taken from Mortgage Nuggets. Now, each and every day, they take an average rate from over 200 lenders across America for the previous 7-day average. So that's as of 5/14/2025. Data came in just yesterday. Other items you need to be aware of, our debt is up. That's right, and it's up massively. Apparently, Americans are having serious relationships with their credit cards. So debt has skyrocketed since 2014. Foreclosures are still nice and low, but debt to income ratios are hanging out around 81.9%. Now, that's not the highest they've ever gotten, but usually becomes very dangerously noted when we hit over 80%. Now, student loan delinquencies have also recently spiked up 7.7%, and that's bad news. When you combine all these things, basically one bump, a hiccup, a problem, oh man, you see a whole new set of data. Now we've issued out some charts here. Total household debt, if you take a look, basically it was lowest during the pandemic when the government was handing out a bunch of money. But if you take a look at this, it did peak, and it peaked during the previous housing crisis when we were at 2007, peaked out at over 115%. But then rapidly came down between 2007 and 2013. Now, what's curious about this is that the percentage of disposable income, because incomes have risen recently, that disposable income has slowly lowered, but they are concerned that it's remaining over the 80% level. And if you take a look at the student loan delinquency rate, 90 plus days, well, that has spiked to unnatural levels that haven't been seen since 2013. All right, and the solidly good news is that foreclosures are low, still really low, but they are spiking. Now, look at it from 2020 all the way up to now. We're almost back at the peak of 2020 foreclosures. And here's the thing, foreclosures were at a moratorium for about 3 years. So basically, we are rapidly climbing back up, and it's possible we may start to see those foreclosure rates right back to where we were in 2003, 2004, and 2005, probably in the next year. Okay. And then take a look at the seriously delinquent household debts, 90 plus days old. Those are climbing rapidly in 2025 as well. That means people are running out of their savings. Okay. Next up, this was interesting. If you are looking for work, check this out. Top construction roles, meaning management positions, are now out earning corporate America. Now, this is just for construction, but it appears the numbers of construction jobs in the management capacity are going off the charts with six-figure incomes. The charts continue to go down to each individual tradesmith. And elevators and escalator installers rank the highest among those tradesmen in construction. That's likely due to two items. They are unionized in a very tight union. And number two, it's very specialized, so it's easy to unionize. But also, on top of that, they have very high-risk jobs. They're very, very dangerous jobs. I actually have a cousin who works in that line of work. He is very much aware that it is the #1 dangerous construction job available. All right. And this is kind of good in the short term spurt, but guess what? Prices have been dropping, but we are told don't expect them to hang out too long. The data comprised in this chart, well, it came in before the tariffs started really hacking away at our spending money. Okay, dive into the fun stuff. All right, there's a new gene mutation, in my opinion. It's almost as cool as becoming an X-Men. It's the SIC3 and the DEC2 are gene mutations that allow some people to thrive on only 46 hours of sleep. Clearly, that's not me. It might be my grandson now. Apparently, the mutation speeds up both brain detox, repair, and cellular recovery. And here's our meme of the week. I have no idea how much money is actually in my bank account. At this point, I'm too afraid to check. What money? Yeah, hear that a lot. So, all right, now at the end of every video, we do try to address when is the best time to buy. Well, it depends on you. You got to look at your finances. You got to see what's happening in the market and whether or not you've got a steady job, steady income, some savings, and whether or not you can afford your bills reasonably right now. So right now it's a buyer's market. Great time to apply yourself if you feel like you've managed your money correctly. All right. And if you feel that way, give me a call. We'll check into it because the interest rates on rents is 100%. Now, let's get social. If you like this video, please follow us on any of our social media outlets. We're on LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, and the artist formerly known as Twitter. Thanks for hanging out and watching all the way to the end of this video. I'm Robin Hart with the Home Loans with Hart team, where we work hard every day to help you build wealth through the financing of real estate. Y'all have a great week, and we'll catch up with you soon.